Hi, my name is Tiffany Thomas, here today conducting an interview for Pretty Mommy. Today my shadows are Bo Adams, Mr. Unloaded Clips, and Exotic Passion. Alongside behind me, I have Dr. Chloe Forster. I'm going to start by asking you to throw up your macros. Okay, period. I'm going to start by reading you the HP rules. Do not resuscitate patients in streets around the hospital, PvP territory zones, or Army base. No attending PvP territory without a rank 7 and above. Do not treat patients with weapons drawn. Do not stand or cell on the main lobby floor. Do not stand on any back bush or surrounding hospital areas to chill or take breaks. Ride around in the city or the floor 2 if unoccupied, or the cafeteria instead. Do not go AFK while on duty. Punishment is a 3-day bans, emotions, and funds reset. Do not be disrespectful to patients or colleagues. The punishment is immediate dismissal. No combat fighting whatsoever. Break away and run. If you cannot, /help, RP4. As far as the desk rules, there's a max of 2 staff per desk in rank order from brown, maroon, blue, white, and then green. Up to 3 may line up in the hallway. Same rank order, brown, maroon, blue, white, and then green. As far as your med restock for your wait time, if your wait time is over 5 minutes, go on emergency calls or med deliveries. If it's under 5 minutes, please wait in the cafeteria. The entry rules, only a rank 6 and above can enter and exit through the front door. Only a rank 7 and above has access to the front parking lot. Do not spawn a bus without DCP or CP permission ever on any day, because they'll probably never tell you to do it. Radio checks are mandatory. You must respond using the 10-4 copy macro. As far as the MD rules, MD1, refusal to provide medical assistance, refusing to provide medical assistance, including performing CPR, giving meds without a justified RP reason, as long as there's no threat to the medic's life, including situation where armed players are present at the scene. The punishment is 1 reprimand. MD2, providing medical aid during dangerous situations, selling medication or resuscitating players in situations that threaten the life and health of both the medic and the player, including but not limited to during an escalating conflict, an active shootout, a turf war, etc. The punishment is 1 warning. MD3, compliance with project rules. Medical personnel required to comply with all established project rules. The punishment is from 1 warning to 1 reprimand, depending on the faction leader's decision at that point in time. MD4, improper RP behavior. Failure to adhere to RP rules when interacting with players while providing medical assistance or communicating with faction colleagues. The punishment is 1 warning from the faction leadership. MD4.1, disrespectful behavior. Disrespectful behavior towards any player. The punishment is 1 reprimand or dismissal, depending on the faction leader's decision at that point in time. MD4.2, non-compliance with orders. Failure to comply with leadership orders or to observe the chain of command within the faction. Punishment is 1 reprimand from the faction leadership. MZ 4.3, assault on civilians. Assaulting civilians with a taser, weapon, or fist without an RP reason. The punishment is dismissal from the faction. MZ 5, use of weapons. Medical personnel is strictly forbidden from using any weapons. Punishment is dismissal from the factions. MD 6, criminal activity. Intentionally associated with gangs committing major crimes, including but not limited to theft, vandalism, murder, or joining factions during activities where medical participation is not intended. The punishment is dismissal from the faction. MD7, use of service vehicles for personal purposes. Using official medical transport for personal travel when not on duty, including for civilian jobs. The punishment is 1 warning. MD7.1, use of personal vehicles. Using personal vehicles instead of service vehicles to perform faction duties. The punishment is 1 warning. MD8, unauthorized issuance of recovery notes. Issuing medical certificates outside of a hospital. Issuing medical certificates for monetary compensation. The punishment is 1 warning. RP rules, RP 13 and RP faction actions, violating RP conduct within the faction, including the unwarranted release of players from jail. The punishment is dismissal from the faction and or from 30 minutes in jail up to a 3-day account ban. RP 14, sexual harassment, any form of sexual action, including simulation and explicit dialogue or actions, the use of ethnic and or LGBTQIA slurs, stalking other players, or excessive verbal detail and descriptions with sexual undertones. All sexual actions between players must be performed with the prior consent of all participating individuals. Such actions must not take place in public areas or areas frequently visited by other players, included but not limited to jail, hospital, job zones, parking lots, etc. Punishment is a 60-minute mute of voice and text chat or an account ban ranging from 24 hours to 30 days. RP 15, provocation of faction members. Intentionally provoking members of any factions for entertainment or with the intent to disrupt the faction's operations. The punishment is 30 minutes in jail. RP 16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts committed against emergency medical personnel. The punishment is from 90 minutes in jail up to a 12-hour account ban. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, my first question is, what day of the week do you spawn the bus?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What day of the week do you spawn the bus?
Um, I'm not sure. I don't remember that part.
You never spawn the bus without DCP or CP permission, which they will probably never give you.
Okay.
My second question is, how do you deal with difficult colleagues?
You have to go to your the people above you.
Yes, you will report it to them, but you want to make sure that your body cam is on. You could also trying to mediate the situation, try to have a conversation to clear things up. Of course, keep your body cam on for that conversation as well. If that doesn't go good, then of course you could record and report it. My third question is, if you seen me shot and I was in front of the hospital and I asked you to pick me up, what do you do?
I wouldn't pick you up, and I will again try to report and go to a higher up.
You don't gotta go to a higher up for that, but you could definitely leave me there. If I'm insisting on it and I'm cursing you out or whatever, then of course, yes, record and report. Um, but yeah, that's right. Leave me there.
Okay.
My fourth question is, what made you want to join the medical faction?
I like it. I like to be helpful.
All right, Bo, what's your two questions?
Sure. How do you handle mistakes at work?
Mistakes.
Yes,
Um, like if I make a mistake about
correct.
um, well, if I don't know what to do, I'll go ask a higher up how to do it correctly, and just do it the right way next time.
Okay. And what steps should be taken? Um, should you find a faction member, one of your colleagues, violating HP rules?
Um, well, I would try to talk to them and try to help them stop. And I think I will have to go to a higher up to talk about it too.
Yeah, so you want to make sure always you record and report on Discord. And yeah, I mean, if you want to talk to a higher up, that's fine, but main thing is record and report. Okay? Those are my two questions. Thank you.
All right, Miss Exotic Passion, your two questions, please.
Are you allowed to sell pills if you're not behind the desk or down the hall?
No.
Can you stop and give CPR if you're not clocked in?
No.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Unloaded Clips.
Where do you see yourself at in affection within the next 5 weeks?
Hopefully in a higher rank, and maybe by then I'll learn more. on how it works.
Am I allowed to use my personal vehicles to do EMS runs?
No.
All right, those are my two questions.
Dr. Foster, do you have a question?
What days are the meetings?
Uh, it's, for what I've seen, it's mostly every day, but I'm not sure to be honest.
Yep. So the all staff meeting is Monday through Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Monday and Saturday
Monday through Saturday.
through Saturday. Okay.
And then on what days do we spawn the bus to the bar to go to the bar?
Um, spawn a bus to go to the bar.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
So you don't spawn the bus ever unless you have DCP or CP permission.
Okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable.
All right, pretty mommy, that will conclude your interview.